And everybody needs to be muted until they want to speak. Is that the deal?
Ready? Good afternoon, everyone. This is the April meeting of the Board of Commissioners of the Hamilton County WWTA. And the meeting is called to order. Call the roll, please, Natasha.
Everybody needs to be muted until they want to speak. Is that the deal?
Ready?
Alice,
Good afternoon, everyone. This is the April meeting of the Board of Commissioners of the Hamilton County WWTA.
Alice is here.
Call to order.
Darren
Please,
Collins,
Natasha.
Needs to be muted until they want to speak. Is that the deal?
Alice,
Good
Kenny
everyone.
Custer,
The April meeting, Board of Commissioners of the Hamilton
Doug
County
Fisher.
WWTA.
here.
Order.
Collins,
Please, Natasha.
Needs to be muted until they want to speak. Is that the deal?
Tyler Howe,
Here.
Curtis Jones,
Here.
Walker Jones,
Here.
Bill McGriff,
Here.
Gene Shipley, Boyd Bill,
Here.
Mike Moon, Dick G.
There was some interference as we began. Did we get everyone on record?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, everyone. It's been a long time since we've met, and a lot has happened in the world. I'd like to take a minute in a moment of silence to express condolences for those who have lost so much in the past few months and weeks, and also in gratitude to those who have sacrificed so much of themselves in service of others. Let's have a moment of silence, please. I'd like to take a minute. Thank you very much. Commissioners have been provided minutes of the February board meeting. Do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Jones. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Thank you. Tyler, Commissioner Howell, thank you for second. We'll by calling the roll. So let's call the roll.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Doug Fisher, Tyler Howe,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Bill,
Yes.
Dick G.
Excuse me. Also, commissioners have been provided minutes of the March work committees. Do I hear a motion for approval? Thank you,
Bill
Alice. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Bill. All those in favor, please call the roll.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Doug Fisher, Tyler Howe,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Bill,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes. Commissioners have also been provided a copy of the consent calendar. I have a motion for approval, please.
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Kenny. Second.
Second.
Does anyone have a comment? The consent calendar? Not all those in favor, call the roll, please.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Doug Fisher, Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff, Boyd Bill,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes. All right, that takes us to our council report. Neil, do you have anything for us? You need to unmute. Neil is talking. I cannot hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We have, there is no formal report. However, I do need to bring you up to date on some administrative decisions that were made. Specifically, we had a part-time employee of the WWTA who is working a few hours each week. I believe she was under 20 hours. And it came to our attention because she had filed for unemployment. And basically, we didn't have anything showing that she had not, that she had been terminated for any reason. And so we put her in the same category as we have put all other county employees and all other employees of the WWTA. Their technical term is on administrative leave with pay. This would continue her to be able to be called back in if you had some additional work for her to do. And of course, she would be available for whatever we needed once everybody goes back, which I believe is going to be May 1st. But that is the technical term that everybody is in, and it puts your employees in the same category as Hamilton County employees. And that's the only thing that I have to report on that particular personnel matter.
All right. Thank you, Neil. That brings us to the executive director's report. Mike, you want to take us through that, please?
Yeah, I'll give you a quick briefing of what we're doing in the pandemic situation. Most of the staff is operating at a work from home situation. We have had a couple of employees in the office periodically, and at some point, a majority, well, many of the employees have been in the office at one time or another doing various administrative things. We're socially distancing, and the idea there is not to have too many in the office at one time in case there were some type of exposure. So far, things are going relatively smoothly given the situation. Now, field staff, they're operating pretty much as normal with the socially distancing when they can. Occasionally, there are tasks that make social distancing difficult, but in general, we are practicing that. We've had a number of rain events over the last month and a half or so since we last talked. And obviously the storm last week, which has caused us to have some operational difficulties in the East Brainerd area. We had several pump stations that were out of power. That power has since been restored. We have a number of grinder pump issues when the individual houses lost power, but we addressed that via portable generator and pump truck. So staff did a really good job handling that issue in the midst of the pandemic. I'll go through just a few quick things like I normally do. PSLP, we had 29 calls in February and 20 calls in March. That's fairly normal. Permits, we sold 26 permits in February and 59 permits in March, also fairly normal. So far, the economics effects haven't really showed up in terms of the permits sold, or it doesn't appear to have shown up in the financials, but I really wouldn't have expected it to yet. We've got a number of projects still underway. The Mountain View Force Main project is essentially complete. there's a punch list and just general cleanup, but the pipe is actually connected from Green Gap all the way to Amos pump station, which is a long time coming. Of course, we still have another project that completes that particular force main all the way to the gravity line into the Lee Highway Station. And it's also underway. It's about that additional is approximately 3,800 feet, and they are at about the 1,000-foot mark of that 3,800 feet. So they're making good progress there despite the weather. And that's really all I have to report, unless someone has any questions.
With no questions, I guess the next item is the resolutions.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Resolution 0420-01, Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution accepting ownership of the 403 Rolling Waste Sewer System Project number 20-302 at the contractor certified fair market cost of the sanitary sewer system of $21,862.
Mike, do you have any further explanation of that?
That is a very short extension up on top of Signal Mountain. It's where a person has subdivided a lot, and they were on the approved list up there.
Okay. All right. Do I hear a motion for approval?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Kenny. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Who was that? Thank you, Walker. And we'll approve by roll call. So let's call the roll, please.
Yes, sir. Alice Cannella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Doug Fisher, Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd DeVille,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-02, the Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution accepting ownership of the Cambridge Square Residential Sewer System, project number 15-321 at the contractor certified market cost of the sanitary sewer system of $585,125.
Hear a motion for approval?
So moved.
Tell me who that is.
Sure. That's Tyler.
Tyler, thank you, Tyler. Do you hear a second?
Second, Kenny Custer.
Thank you, Kenny. Is there any further discussion on this? And then we'll approve by roll call, please.
Alice Cannella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd DeVille,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-03, the Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution accepting ownership of the Magnolia Farm Subdivision Phase 2 Sewer System, project number 19-318, at the contractor certified fair market cost of the sanitary sewer system of $364,000.
Do I hear a motion for approval? And state your name, please, when you approve.
Alice Cannella, motion to approve.
Thank you. Alice.
Walker Jones. Second.
Thank you, Walker. Is there any further discussion on this resolution? All in favor? Call the roll, please.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Phil,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-04. The Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution approving Barge Design Solutions Incorporated and Brown and Caldwell to be pre-qualified to perform professional services for the Hamilton County WWTA.
We hear a motion for approval.
Walker Jones, motion to approve.
Walker. We hear a second.
Tyler Howell, second.
Thank you, Tyler. Is there any further discussion on this resolution? Let's call the roll, please.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins, Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Deville,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-05. The Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution authorizing their chair, executive director, and/or chief engineer to execute documents to amend their agreement with SMME Incorporated for the Lookout Mountain Sanitary Sewer Basin Rehabilitation Project, WWTA project number 17-316, by an amount of $107,520 for a total cost not to exceed $635,570.
We hear a motion for approval.
Motion to approve. Walker.
Thank you, Walker. Second.
Bill McGriff, second.
Thank you, Bill. Is there any further discussion on this resolution? All those in favor say aye by calling the roll, please.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer, Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-6. The Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution authorizing the chair and/or executive director and/or chief engineer to execute documents to amend the existing agreement with SMME Incorporated for the East Ridge Sewer Basins 3C and 4B Rehabilitation Project, WWTA project number 18-323, by an amount of $83,924 for a total cost not to exceed $566,350.
I hear a motion for approval, please.
Bill McGriff, motion to approve.
Thank you, Bill.
Kenny Custer, second.
Thank you, Kenny. Is there any further discussion on this resolution? Let's call the roll, please.
Alice Cadella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Phil,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-07. The Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution approving the purchase of 9015 Lake Carolyn Lane, including closing costs for an amount not to exceed $20,000.
We have a motion for approval.
Motion to approve, Bill McGriff.
Thank you, Bill.
Walker Jones, second.
Thank you, Walker. Mike, you might explain this one just a little bit since it's unusual.
So you may recall this is the one where we have the pump station property. This property is immediately adjacent to the pump station where we had a potential easement issue. And the purchase of this property clears up the easement issue.
Okay, where is Lake Carolyn Lane?
It's in Soddy Daisy.
Soddy Daisy. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Let's call the roll, please.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Bill,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 042008. A Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution to request unclaimed balances of accounts remitted to State Treasurer under Unclaimed Property Act in an amount not to exceed $407.
Your motion for approval, please.
Bill McGriff, motion to approve.
Thank you, Bill.
Tyler Howell, second.
Thank you, Tyler. Any further discussion on this? Let's call the roll, please.
Alice Canella, Darren Collins, Kenny Custer, Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Bill,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-09. A Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution authorizing the purchase of base elbows, relays, reducers, and profile gasket for the Green Gap and Rural Lane Pump Station Upgrade Projects, WWTA project number 16-366 and 16-337 from Southern Sales Incorporated for an amount of
For an amount of what?
$19,000.
Natasha,
Sir?
clarify for me the amount, please.
$19,000.
19,000. Thank you.
Yes.
I hear a motion for approval.
Motion to approve, Kenny Custer.
Kenny.
Second. Tyler Howell.
Thank you, Tyler. Any further discussion on this resolution? Let's call the roll, please.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins, Kenny Custer, Tyler Howell,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Bill,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes.
Resolution 0420-10. A Hamilton County Water and Wastewater Treatment Authority, WWTA Board Resolution authorizing the purchase of water pump packages and replacement pumps from water and wastewater equipment for an amount of $154,260.
Hear a motion for approval.
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Kenny.
Bill McGriff, second.
Thank you, Bill. Might like to put a little bit more information on this for the board, please.
Yes, this is basically we are replenishing our stock of grinder pumps, packages, and replacement pumps. It is a contract purchase from a contract that we have with Water and Waste Equipment, who is the manufacturer supplier for this area for the type of grinder pump that we use.
Any further discussion on this resolution? Let's call the roll, please.
Alice Canella,
Yes.
Darren Collins,
Yes.
Kenny Custer,
Yes.
Tyler Howe,
Yes.
Curtis Jones,
Yes.
Walker Jones,
Yes.
Bill McGriff,
Yes.
Boyd Ville,
Yes.
Dick G.
Yes. That completes the resolutions, I believe. Next on the agenda that I have is the AR report.
So did you say the AR report?
I think it's time for that, Caleb.
So for our AR report, we have for both the month of February and March, since we didn't have a board meeting last month. For the month of February, we have a total bills of $851,000 and a total late fee amount of $218,000. And for the month of March, our total bills amounted to $849,000. Late fee amounts were $273,000. Are there any questions about these graphs?
Okay, let's move on to the next, please.
And for the month of March, we had a collection rate of 96.2%, bringing our cumulative average to 96.8%. And for the month of February, we had a rate of 95.7%.
All right. All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
That brings us to the financial report. Bill McGriff.
Yes, sir.
An update?
You have in your packet the report for February and March. I will just kind of summarize them. In the month of February, we had an operating profit in the operating account of $208,108.31. And the PSLP account of $153,276.89 for a total net income of $361,385 and 30 cents. For the month of March, we had a profit in the operating account of $24,812.59. In the PSLP account of $163,198.33 for a total net income for the month of March of $188,010.92, which brings our year-to-date totals through March 31st in the operating account of net income of $2,309,083.57, in the PSLP account of $1,546,610.65 for a total year-to-date net income of $3,855,694.22. That is my report, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Thank you, Bill. It appears nothing unusual, at least at this point.
Not at this point.
All right, that brings us to commissioners' reports. And I don't have a report other than I would like to commend staff for operating effectively and efficiently as possible during very awkward and trying circumstances. So my hat's off to you. I think we're doing an excellent job. And Mike, you're to be congratulated, and your whole staff, in my opinion, for a job well done. East Ridge, Kenny Custer, do you have anything?
No report this time, Mr. Chair.
Lakeside, Curtis Jones, do you have anything?
I don't have anything.
Lookout Mountain, Walker Jones, do you have anything?
No, I just would like to echo your comments, Dick. Thanks to staff. Under tough circumstances, stay safe out there.
Red Bank, Tyler Howell.
Big thanks to all the staff. Everybody's doing a great job. No other report.
Ridgeside, Darren Collins.
For the report, and a big thanks out to Mike and his team. Obviously, we had a lot of grinder pumps fail with the power surges we had, so I appreciate the excellent work that his crew did out here.
Great. Signal Mountain, Boyd Veal.
No report, sir. Appreciate everybody's hard work.
Lottie Daisy, Gene Chipley's not here. County appointees, Alice Canella.
Well, I'd just like to echo what you all have been saying. I'd like to recognize our executive director as well as the whole staff for making the kind of accommodations that they've made to deal with this, the virus guidelines and all the events happening of today. So I know they've been working very diligently to continue the operation of the wastewater system, and I really appreciate everything they're doing.
All right, Doug, you have been gone and now you are back. Just in time for a comment if you'd like to make one.
I don't have a clue what happened, but I lost my internet connection for some reason. But for the record, Natasha, if you're keeping them, I guess I was there the whole time. You didn't know I was there, but I was there, and I would have voted yes on all of those matters if you want to log me as that.
Okay.
So thank you, Dick.
Sure. Bill McGriff.
No report, sir.
No report. At this time, the agenda says other business, and we have to recognize that we may have visitors who are listening in for the first time into this venue. So I'd like to open the microphone or their microphones to make comments if they would like. You are limited to 3 minutes, and we invite you to speak now. Please identify yourself and where you live. Hearing no one, we'll go to the next item on the agenda, and that's the next board meeting. And the next board meeting will be my calendar, May 20th, 2020. Right now, the next work session is scheduled for May 7th, 2020. And we'll see if those dates hold. But in the meantime, that's what we have. Is there any other business to bring in front of the commission? If not, we'll adjourn. Thank you all very much. Nice to see everyone.
Thank you, Dick.
Thanks, Dick.